Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to Daily Update, my 1000 day challenge. This is day 360, so let's get things started. Alright, so first and foremost, you'll notice the balance remained the same. But actually, I've taken the loss trade for my main trading house setup. So it'll be another drop of around $100 plus with slippages for Ding setup because it went for a short. Because like I say, it's based on the systematic trades that I still enter trades, even though in terms of price action wise, I'm turning in terms of bullish momentum wise. Alright, so otherwise, in terms of market structure update itself on the weekly chart, Bitcoin still remains to be somewhat like bearish because we only close somewhere along here. So we didn't exactly form a higher high. Let me just double check. So this is 35,428, 35,289, 35,000. Okay, so we actually form a higher high and lower low. So pardon me, I didn't manage to see that clearly, but yeah, so we did transited from a bearish to back to a neutral market structure kind of a territory. So do bear in mind that even though the primary so-called lower the high has been breakthrough, then this week itself, we still have another high, which is over here, which is currently around 39,000 itself. So if this week we can actually break above that, it will be a very good sign that the momentum shift is there. But do bear in mind that if you look historically speaking, that many times when we do bounce up from the 50 simple moving averages itself, we actually did see another pullback before we continue towards downward trend. So similarly over here, we have a very strong push towards upside before we continue towards downward trend again. So this is bearing in mind that nothing is confirmed yet, and we should not be testing the 50 simple moving averages again if we were to lean towards the bullish momentum side of things. For example, if it does over here, we retested a couple of times, we break above. The second time we break below it, it will be really sharp. Similarly, now when the second time we break below it, it tends to be consolidate below it, and then we go down even lower. So otherwise, there isn't any much opportunity whereby we retested the 50 simple moving averages, but yeah, it is what it is over here. So over here, I guess similarly, same thing, we retested once, retested twice. The moment we break below it, we actually continue the second time consecutively, we break below very strongly. So in my opinion, Bitcoin is definitely not all clear just yet. So even though this is a first strong support, which is to be expected, in terms of historically wise, that's not to say it's a 100% sure thing. We still could see a potential bear market. They could see the 20 over K region just as well. So just be cautious. But of course, investment wise, I'm definitely still happy about it. And I'm definitely still leaning towards the long side of things. And looking in terms of volume wise, we still have a decent pickup. But I know that it's not very strong relatively in terms of the 20-week moving averages itself. All right. So with that said, on a bit, if you look in terms of the daily chart itself, you will see similar thing. That we are potentially retesting the 200 exponential moving average, which we previously rejected once. So I do see that we could have some potential consolidation over here, be it on the daily chart, say a couple of days. If we could consolidate nicely instead of getting rejected like here, then we could potentially have another strong push towards the 44,000 region itself. So that itself will be a very key moment to look at. So if we consolidate right above here, because bearing in mind that over here, which is the 40K to 30K region itself, is more of a noise kind of environment. So I would say it's still relatively considered range bound as of this moment in time. And dipping into the 4-hour chart itself, what I'm looking for is some sort of a pullback or consolidation to let the 20 exponential moving average catches up, or a pullback to touches it before I make a call in terms of looking for potential long setup in terms of price action wise. Otherwise, that's more or less about it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop by your comments below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.